Now, we often come across investment opportunities that promise high returns in a short space of time. And although some may seem legitimate, there are those that, of course, are simply an easy way for criminals to con people out of parting with their hard-earned cash. Now, Kilani Pillay, the CEO of SABRIC, the South African Banking Risk Information Center, is here to tell us about all of these get-rich-quick schemes. But, I mean, Kilani, can't they just be true already?
I wish they were.
So, in your, I guess, definition as an organization, what qualifies as a get-rich-quick scheme?
Well, Kat, you know, these are illegal schemes that, and they're certainly not investments at all, where the perpetrators, fraudsters, actually get together and devise these schemes, and they entice the man in the street, they entice you and I to invest in these particular schemes. And of course, they offer all kinds of amazing returns. There's always not just a possibility, according to them, but they guarantee you these great returns for the monies that you need to invest with them. Yeah.
So what are those particular signs then to look out for when you do get that email that says, earn the quickest $19,000 in the next 4 minutes, and it shows you these graphs and it's these videos in the background of people, you know, saying, oh, this is how I changed my life. What are some of the things to look out for?
Well, I think certainly one of the things, or some of the things are, they often will provide you with information that's very vague and scant. You know, there's no real information on how the scheme actually works. It's always a guarantee that you will make money, and no investment scheme, a legitimate one, will guarantee you a return.
There's always a risk.
There's always risk. They'd also encourage you to do this as quick as possible, or you're going to lose the opportunity. They'll also tell you it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and you know, so all these things are to get you to be quite emotional and wanting to get into it as quick as possible. But you know, I think the thing to look out for is nobody will guarantee you a return, especially, you know, not. And also another thing, very important, they'll always offer you double-digit returns.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's just really not what happens.
So what if you suspect that there might be some form of legitimacy to this investment or the possible investment? Are there any kind of safe measures you could take, websites you could visit, numbers you could check to track the investment scheme to ensure that it is indeed what it says it is?
Well, one of the things that we would advise people to do is try and, if you're going to be investing, especially, you know, those that are investing lump sums, but anybody for that matter, you should go to an independent advisor, you know, somebody not associated with this particular scheme, just to get some advice in terms of whether it's legitimate, whether it's safe, whether, you know, it's not a high-risk investment. Also, contact the Financial Services Board and find out whether this is a registered scheme, whether this is a registered advisor. You know, these are all things that will give you a sense of comfort as to whether you're going into something legitimate. And also, you know, they often, most often, will offer you products that are not actually managed by authentic investment companies, you know. So I think these are all the things, when it's suddenly names that you've never heard of before, nobody's heard of them, the FSB doesn't know anything about them, then just stay away and don't put your monies in there.
Ooh, but $19,000 in 4 minutes sounds so good. Kilani, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We really do appreciate it. And I think it's true, we all want to be millionaires, but be careful of those investments that guarantee you high profits with little to no financial risk. And for more tips on banking safely, visit SABRIC, the website, and of course their Facebook and Twitter pages, so that you can hashtag Wise Up and Watch Out.
Wise Up, Watch Out.